Howdy everybody, it is I, your friendly neighborhood skook with a uke, coming at ya on this Sunday. It's absolutely gorgeous outside. I was able to enjoy a little bit of that today. Preached today, everything seemed to go pretty good, and so now I'm gonna unwind and enjoy some Borkum Riff's, their Cavendish mixture, which I'm keeping in this container. I know, glass is, like, preferred, like, mason jars are preferred, but I just have a lot of these, like, heavy-duty plastics, so I had, the Borkum Riff, it was a pouch that was open, so I'm kind of gonna experiment and see how fresh it stays in here, if it's just, like, an ounce or two of something that I'm just trying to finish up, if it keeps it fresher than just keeping it in the pouch, or, so that's a little experiment that I've got going on, and I'm gonna have it in this, basket pipe that I think it's an author shape, maybe. It says M&T, and I looked it up one time. They're kind of like a regular, like, secondhand briar kind of thing, if I remember correctly, but it's a good smoker. I think it's fitted for a 9mm filter, but I usually don't use filters. And I'm coming at you with a VR for Ben the Bagged Piper. He wanted everybody to talk about their body modifications, or just modifications that they've done to a pipe, or something that they've worked on. And so I do have the one tattoo, and I'll show that in a minute, but one thing that's just really advantageous for short people is to be kind of handy. So I modify wardrobes all the time. I'm forever shortening the sleeves of blazers, or raising up the legs of pants, or like bringing in the backs of everything. Being petite, it's really hard to find clothes that fit you, like, in all of the areas, and I know that's something that, like, a lot of, like, tall people struggle with as well, so it's, like, both ends of the spectrum. My friend, one of my very close friends, she's, like, close to 6 foot, and she has the same problem, except you can't add on material, so I guess I'm really lucky in that I can mod my stuff and make it work for me. So I'm gonna just feel blessed with that. So without further ado, I'm gonna see if I can, I'm kind of flexible, so we'll see how this goes. That is my tattoo. It says Proverbs 3:5, and, that is, do not, rely on your own understanding, but trust in the word of God. I'm butchering it, obviously. Normally I would have it cheat sheet pulled out. It's like getting close to the end of the day, and my brain's kind of like, oh yeah, we did some things today. You need more coffee. So, well, you can check it out, but the reason that I got that there is because when I was kind of going through, I had hyperextended my ankle, and it was that muscle there that wraps right around there. There's some kind of muscle there. And so I went to PT and physical therapy, and it looked like I was gonna have to have surgery on this thing, basically. And so through PT and just sheer willpower, I guess, I was able to not get the surgery, and it was also a time in my life where I was kind of putting together that I was called into ministry, so that's like my favorite verse in the Bible. I have that on everything, just because I think it just speaks to me as a person, because I'm very, like, I need to know, like, I want the book knowledge, like, I need to know how things work. I take stuff apart and put it back together. I'm forever reading and looking things up, and so I want to know so much, and sometimes you hit that wall where it's like, okay, even I can't understand this, so I'm gonna need, like, grace on this one. So that is my body mod tattoo. Congratulations to Ben the Bagged Piper on all your subs. I know that I've only been a subscriber for a couple of months, and I've enjoyed all of it. Your content is great. I just love your, like, all over, like, personality. So congratulations. This was my VR. I think I got, stuff I mod, body mods, and without further ado, I'm gonna go have a pipe. I hope you will too. Have a good one. And I remembered one more thing that Ben the Bagged Piper asked us to do in our VRs to him, and that is to give a shout out to somebody, preferably somebody that doesn't quite have a lot of subs yet. And so my shout out is going to be to Gingerbeard Piper. He is in the caregiving profession. I think he said he lives in Ontario, but he's only got 2 videos out so far, and he seems like a really cool dude, so I'm gonna give him a shout out. You go, man. Alright, that'll be everything for me then. Have a great day.